The 16th century Mediterranean was a theater of intense conflict between the Ottoman Empire and Christian powers, with the Knights Hospitaller at the forefront of the struggle to defend Christian territories. After being expelled from Rhodes by the Ottomans in 1522, the Knights relocated to Malta, transforming it into a crucial stronghold. Malta's strategic position made it an essential naval base, controlling key trade routes and maritime traffic in the central Mediterranean. The Ottoman Empire, under its ambitious expansionist policies, viewed the capture of Malta as vital to their efforts to dominate the Mediterranean and project power into Europe. This rivalry shaped military campaigns, naval engagements, and diplomatic relations across the region. The clash between these two powers was not just a battle for territory, but also a struggle for religious and cultural dominance, influencing the political landscape of Europe and the Middle East for years to come. The Mediterranean, known for its trade and cultural exchanges, became a battlefield where the control of sea routes meant control over economic and political power. The 1551 Ottoman Campaign. In 1551, the Ottoman Empire, led by the renowned corsair Dragut and the Ottoman admiral Sinan Pasha, embarked on a daring campaign to capture Malta. This marked the onset of a series of strategic maneuvers aimed at asserting Ottoman dominance over the strategically vital Maltese archipelago. The Ottomans, leveraging their naval superiority and military prowess, initially achieved significant gains across the Mediterranean. They quickly overran smaller islands and launched devastating raids on coastal towns, aiming to cut off any support that Malta might receive from neighboring territories. However, the Knights Hospitaller, fortified by their formidable defenses and unwavering determination, mounted a staunch resistance that surprised the Ottomans. The Knights, skilled in both naval and land warfare, used their intimate knowledge of the island's geography to their advantage, setting traps and ambushes that slowed the Ottoman advance. Despite the Ottomans' early successes, including the capture of several key forts and positions, the Knights' resolute defense and the rugged terrain of Malta posed unforeseen challenges. The Ottomans, recognizing the formidable nature of the Knights' defenses and the logistical difficulties of sustaining a prolonged campaign on the island, were compelled to reassess their strategy. This initial encounter set the stage for future conflicts and diplomatic maneuvers, as both sides sought to consolidate their positions and influence in the Mediterranean region. The 1551 campaign highlighted the strategic importance of Malta and underscored the lengths to which both the Ottomans and the Knights were willing to go to control this crucial piece of territory. Fortification of Malta. In the aftermath of the 1551 invasion attempt, the Knights Hospitaller undertook an extensive fortification campaign aimed at strengthening Malta's defenses. Recognizing the strategic vulnerabilities exposed during the Ottoman assault, the Knights focused on enhancing key strongholds such as Fort Saint Elmo, Fort Saint Angelo, and Fort Saint Michael. These fortresses were meticulously reinforced with advanced weaponry, including cannons and artillery, and manned by resolute defenders committed to safeguarding Malta from future Ottoman incursions. The construction of these fortifications involved significant engineering feats, with thick walls and deep moats designed to withstand prolonged sieges. The Knights also built an extensive network of underground tunnels and storage facilities to ensure a steady supply of food, water, and ammunition during sieges. These fortifications not only served as imposing barriers against potential attacks, but also symbolized the Knights' steadfast resolve to protect Christian territories in the central Mediterranean. The fortification efforts extended beyond physical structures. The Knights also implemented rigorous training programs for their soldiers, focusing on both conventional and unconventional warfare tactics. They forged alliances with neighboring European powers, ensuring a supply of reinforcements and resources in times of crisis. This strategic initiative marked a pivotal moment in the ongoing conflict, as both sides prepared for the inevitable resumption of hostilities in the pursuit of regional supremacy. The fortifications transformed Malta into a nearly impregnable fortress, a beacon of Christian resistance against the advancing Ottoman Empire. Prelude to the Siege of 1565. By 1565, escalating tensions between the Ottoman Empire and the Knights Hospitaller erupted into a decisive confrontation with the onset of a full-scale siege of Malta. Ottoman commanders Peel Pasha and Mustafa Pasha meticulously orchestrated their forces, assembling a formidable fleet of over 200 ships and an army of approximately 40,000 soldiers, including elite janissaries, poised for a concerted assault on the Maltese archipelago. The Ottomans, driven by strategic imperatives to secure Malta as a pivotal naval base, sought to consolidate their maritime dominance across the Mediterranean. They envisioned Malta as a launchpad for further incursions into Europe, threatening the heart of Christian territories. This pivotal siege marked a critical juncture in the enduring struggle for supremacy between Christian Europe and the expanding Ottoman Empire, setting the stage for a protracted and fiercely contested battle that would reverberate across the region for years to come. The Ottomans launched their campaign with a sense of invincibility, given their previous successes in the Mediterranean and the Balkans. Their initial strategy involved isolating Malta by blockading the island and cutting off all supplies and reinforcements. They aimed to quickly overpower the Knights with sheer numbers and superior firepower, hoping to force a swift surrender. However, they underestimated the resolve and strategic ingenuity of the Knights Hospitaller, who had spent years preparing for such an assault. The stage was set for one of the most epic and decisive sieges in military history, a clash that would test the limits of endurance, strategy, and sheer willpower on both sides. The siege begins. Assault on Fort Saint Elmo. During the Siege of Malta, the Ottomans employed a focused strategy aimed at capturing Fort Saint Elmo, a pivotal stronghold controlling access to Maltese harbors. This strategic objective underscored the Ottomans' determination to establish dominance over the island. Despite facing formidable odds, the Knights Hospitaller and local defenders displayed remarkable courage and tactical skill, fiercely defending Fort Saint Elmo against repeated Ottoman assaults. The siege evolved into a grueling test of endurance and resilience for both sides, with intense fighting and heavy casualties marking the initial engagements. This phase of the siege would set the tone for subsequent battles and strategic maneuvers, illustrating the strategic significance of Fort Saint Elmo and the unwavering commitment of both the Ottomans and the Knights to their respective causes. The Ottomans launched a series of brutal assaults on the fort, employing massive artillery barrages designed to breach the walls and demoralize the defenders. Despite the relentless bombardment and the overwhelming numerical superiority of the Ottoman forces, the Knights managed to hold their ground, using their superior knowledge of the fort's defenses and executing well-coordinated counterattacks. The defenders, including many local Maltese volunteers, displayed extraordinary bravery, often engaging in hand-to-hand combat to repel the invaders. The defense of Fort Saint Elmo became a symbol of the Knights' determination and resilience, inspiring other fortresses on the island to prepare for the inevitable assaults. The intense fighting at Fort Saint Elmo inflicted heavy casualties on both sides, but the Ottomans eventually managed to capture the fort after nearly a month of continuous fighting. The fall of Fort Saint Elmo, however, came at a tremendous cost for the Ottomans, who lost many of their elite troops and valuable time in their campaign to conquer Malta. The determined resistance of the Knights Hospitaller at Fort Saint Elmo demonstrated that the road to capturing Malta would be far more arduous than the Ottomans had anticipated. Challenges for the Ottomans. Throughout the protracted siege of Malta, the Ottomans confronted numerous formidable challenges that tested their military capabilities and strategic resolve. One of the primary obstacles was logistical constraints, exacerbated by the vast distances across the Mediterranean, which strained supply lines and hindered the timely delivery of reinforcements and provisions. The superior naval prowess of the Knights Hospitaller posed another significant challenge, as their effective control of the surrounding waters impeded Ottoman efforts to establish maritime superiority and sustain naval operations. The Knights, with their fleet of fast and maneuverable galleys, conducted daring raids on Ottoman supply ships, further compounding the logistical difficulties faced by the besieging force. Moreover, internal disputes and strategic disagreements among Ottoman commanders hampered cohesive military efforts, leading to conflicting priorities and diminished coordination on the battlefield. The Ottomans struggled to maintain unity of command, with different factions within their army, often pursuing divergent objectives. These challenges underscored the complexities of conducting a prolonged siege against determined defenders entrenched within fortified positions, highlighting the enduring resilience and tactical acumen of the Knights Hospitaller against Ottoman expansionist ambitions. The harsh Maltese summer also took a toll on the Ottoman troops, who were unaccustomed to the arid climate and suffered from heat exhaustion and disease. The defenders, well prepared with ample supplies and knowledge of the local environment, capitalized on these weaknesses, launching nighttime raids and using guerrilla tactics to harass and demoralize the Ottoman forces. As the siege dragged on, the Ottomans found themselves increasingly bogged down by these cumulative challenges, which sapped their strength and undermined their resolve. The inability to secure a quick victory and the mounting losses began to erode the morale of the Ottoman troops, further complicating their efforts to capture Malta. The defenders' resolve. Amidst relentless Ottoman bombardment during the Siege of Malta, the Knights Hospitaller and local Maltese allies exhibited unwavering resolve and heroic defense of their fortified positions. Facing overwhelming odds, the defenders valiantly held their ground against repeated assaults, demonstrating extraordinary courage and tactical ingenuity. The arrival of promised reinforcements from Sicily, organized by Viceroy Don Garcia de Toledo, proved pivotal, boosting morale and bolstering the defenders' determination to repel the Ottoman forces. These reinforcements included seasoned soldiers and additional supplies, providing much-needed support to the beleaguered Knights and Maltese defenders. This reinforcement highlighted the solidarity and commitment among Christian European powers in defending Malta against Ottoman expansionism. The Siege of Malta became a symbol of the indomitable spirit and resilience of those who stood against formidable odds to safeguard Christian Europe's interests. The defenders, under the leadership of Grand Master John Parasot de Valiant, coordinated their efforts with remarkable efficiency, utilizing the combination of conventional and unconventional warfare tactics to counter the Ottoman advances. The Maltese civilians play a crucial role in the defense, assisting in the repair of fortifications, providing intelligence on Ottoman movements, and even participating in combat when necessary. The combined efforts of the Knights, Maltese, and reinforcements from Sicily created a formidable defensive network that the Ottomans struggled to breach. As the siege dragged on, the defenders' resolve only grew stronger, with each successful repulsion of Ottoman attacks serving as a testament to their determination and unity. The steadfast defense of Malta during the siege underscored the importance of unity, strategic planning, and the will to resist in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Ottoman setbacks and strategic errors. The Ottoman forces faced significant setbacks and strategic errors during the protracted siege of Malta, which ultimately undermined their efforts to secure a decisive victory. Prolonged focus on capturing Fort Saint Elmo diverted substantial resources and attention from other strategic targets crucial for securing Malta. Ottoman commanders underestimated the resilience and defensive prowess of the Knights Hospitaller, leading to costly miscalculations and protracted engagements. The loss of key leaders such as Admiral Dragut, who was mortally wounded during the siege, dealt a severe blow to Ottoman morale and strategic cohesion. Dragut's death not only deprived the Ottomans of one of their most capable and experienced commanders, but also created confusion and disarray within their ranks. Internal discord and miscommunications among Ottoman leadership further compounded these challenges, undermining cohesive military planning and battlefield coordination. The Ottoman forces, struggling with supply shortages, diminishing morale, and escalating casualties, found it increasingly difficult to maintain their momentum and sustain prolonged defensive operations. These setbacks highlighted the difficulties faced by the Ottomans in their ambitious campaign to expand their influence in the Mediterranean. The siege revealed the limitations of Ottoman military power when confronted with determined and well-prepared defenders. The Ottomans' inability to adapt their strategy in response to the evolving dynamics of the siege ultimately contributed to their failure to capture Malta. The strategic errors and setbacks encountered during the siege underscored the complexities of warfare in the 16th century and the importance of flexibility and adaptability in military planning. Turning points, losses, and resilience. The Siege of Malta witnessed pivotal turning points that shifted the dynamics of the conflict and influenced its ultimate outcome. The loss of key Ottoman leaders, including the influential Admiral Dragut, dealt a severe blow to Ottoman morale and strategic cohesion. Dragut's death not only deprived the Ottomans of a skilled and experienced commander, but also created confusion and disarray within their ranks. This setback hindered their ability to sustain momentum and effectively coordinate military operations against the resolute defenders. Despite relentless efforts, the Ottomans encountered formidable resistance at Fort Saint Elmo, where the Knights Hospitaller demonstrated remarkable resilience and tactical ingenuity. The defenders' ability to withstand the prolonged siege, bolstered by the arrival of reinforcements from Sicily, played a crucial role in turning the tide of the conflict. As the siege dragged on, logistical challenges exacerbated by diminishing supplies and harsh winter conditions further undermined Ottoman efforts. These factors collectively prompted a critical reevaluation of Ottoman military objectives and tactics, leading to a decision to withdraw. The retreat marked a significant turning point, symbolizing the failure of Ottoman ambitions to establish a lasting foothold in Christian Europe. The resilience displayed by the Knights Hospitaller and their allies during the siege highlighted the importance of unity, strategic planning, and the will to resist in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The turning points of the siege underscored the significance of leadership, morale, and adaptability in determining the outcome of military conflicts. The Siege of Malta remains a testament to the enduring power of resilience and determination in the face of overwhelming challenges. Maltese counteroffensives. Maltese counteroffensives emerged as pivotal moments during the protracted Siege of Malta, significantly influencing the course of the conflict and contributing to the eventual repulsion of Ottoman forces. The defenders, utilizing strategic deceptions and tactical maneuvers, effectively missiled Ottoman commanders about the strength and resilience of Maltese defenses. These counterattacks, characterized by coordinated sorties and surprise assaults, inflicted significant casualties on the besieging forces and undermined Ottoman morale and strategic resolve. The defenders' ability to launch effective counteroffensives was bolstered by their intimate knowledge of the island's terrain and their strategic use of fortified positions. As winter approached and European reinforcements bolstered Maltese defenses, the Ottomans faced mounting challenges, including dwindling supplies and escalating casualties. The decision to retreat marked a critical turning point, symbolizing the failure of Ottoman ambitions to establish a lasting foothold in Christian Europe. The resilience and determination displayed by the Knights Hospitaller and their allies during the siege highlighted the importance of unity, strategic planning, and the will to resist in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The turning points of the siege underscored the significance of leadership, morale, and adaptability in determining the outcome of military conflicts. The Siege of Malta remains a testament to the enduring power of resilience and determination in the face of overwhelming challenges. Aftermath and legacy. The aftermath of the Siege of Malta reverberated across Mediterranean geopolitics, leaving a profound and lasting impact on the balance of power between Christian Europe and the Ottoman Empire. The protracted conflict exacted a heavy toll on both sides, with significant casualties underscoring the human cost of prolonged warfare. The Ottomans' inability to capture Malta marked a significant strategic setback, influencing subsequent military strategies and European defenses against Ottoman expansionism. The resilience displayed by the Knights Hospitaller and their allies during the siege bolstered European confidence and solidarity in confronting Ottoman incursions. This pivotal event contributed to shaping the broader trajectory of Mediterranean history, highlighting Malta's enduring legacy as a symbol of Christian defiance and resistance against Ottoman dominance in the 16th century. The failure to capture Malta forced the Ottoman Empire to reevaluate its expansionist policies and military strategies, leading to a period of strategic recalibration and consolidation. The Knights Hospitaller, buoyed by their success, continued to fortify Malta and strengthen their naval capabilities, ensuring the island remained a bastion of Christian resistance in the Mediterranean. The siege also had significant political and cultural implications, reinforcing the ideological divide between Christian Europe and the Islamic Ottoman Empire. The legacy of the Siege of Malta is preserved in historical accounts, literature, and popular culture, serving as a powerful reminder of the resilience and determination of those who fought to defend their homeland against overwhelming odds. The Siege of Malta stands as a testament to the enduring power of resilience, unity, and strategic ingenuity in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, and its impact continues to be felt in the historical and cultural narratives of the region. Conclusion: the Siege of Malta stands as a pivotal moment in Mediterranean history, epitomizing the triumph of Christian defenders against overwhelming odds. The siege's legacy reverberates through military history as a testament to the enduring spirit of resistance against tyranny and oppression. By withstanding the relentless assaults of the Ottoman Empire, the defenders of Malta thwarted Ottoman ambitions and underscored the limitations of Ottoman military might in the face of determined resistance. The siege's significance extends beyond its immediate military outcomes, resonating as a symbol of courage and fortitude. Historians continue to explore its strategic implications and broader impact on European and Ottoman histories, highlighting the resilience of the Knights Hospitaller and their Maltese allies as a beacon of steadfastness in defending Europe's frontiers. The Siege of Malta remains a powerful reminder of the enduring power of human resilience and determination in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, serving as an inspiration for future generations. The legacy of the siege continues to be celebrated and remembered, not only in Malta, but across the world, as a symbol of the enduring struggle for freedom and justice. The Siege of Malta stands as a testament to the enduring power of resilience, unity, and strategic ingenuity in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, and its impact continues to be felt in the historical and cultural narratives of the region.